Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best steam irons.
Starting at number 5.
Panasonic IWL600. Most irons are powered by a cord that plugs into the wall, but in some cases, a cordless iron might be preferable. They're useful for sewing or quilting projects, when you might want some extra mobility to spread out pattern pieces, prep larger pieces of fabric, or move between different workstations. This cordless Panasonic model is a favorite among sewers, including pattern designer Angela Wolf and Tracy DeChurch, who runs the sewing channel on YouTube. Let's face it, a cord gets in the way no matter what the project is, DeChurch says. Even if you're not a sewer or quilter, a cordless iron can still be useful for ironing sheets or other large jobs. There's nothing worse than being tethered to an outlet when ironing something large, Pozniak says.
Coming at number 4.
Chi Steam Iron. All of the irons on this list have a steel sole plate, with the exception of this model by Chi, the maker of a cult favorite hair straightener. Its steam iron sole plate is made of the same titanium-infused ceramic used in its hairstyling tools, which makes it super smooth and it glides really well, says Pozniak.
At number 3.
Rowenta Iron Steam. For a professional quality iron with a more powerful steam setting than the Focus, I recommend Rowenta's SteamForce model. Christine Miller, an anesthesiologist, historical costumer, and parent of a young child, uses the iron, which she chose especially for its safety features. Although she says that many of her peers in the costuming community use a gravity feed iron, I can't do that because this child will bump into this iron and hurt himself horribly. She uses the Rowenta SteamForce iron instead, which has every safety feature on the planet, like the Focus. It turns off after 30 seconds if left facing down and after 8 minutes if left standing up. When I tested the Rowenta SteamForce, I was impressed with how quickly it worked and how smoothly it glided over wrinkled fabric. In a head-to-head test against the Black+Decker Vitessa, the SteamForce iron got the job done in about 33% less time, and I used it to press a narrow 1/4-inch double-fold hem in one pass. One thing to note, the SteamForce iron is fairly heavy, almost 5 pounds. A lighter option like the Focus or Vitessa may be preferable if you aren't using an iron frequently.
Number 2 of my list.
Black+Decker. If you're looking for a less expensive iron with a little less power than the Rowenta Focus, Black+Decker's Vitessa line is a good bet. I tested out the Vitessa on a cotton jacket that had gotten very wrinkled in the wash, and a day of sewing and alteration projects. Lifting wrinkles wasn't as smooth or quick with the Vitessa as it was with the Rowenta Focus, but it performed consistently and expelled steam without any spitting or leaking. Pozniak calls it a really solid option that he's used since college. It's also a favorite of Marilee Nelson, a non-toxic consultant and co-founder of Branch Basics.
And number 1.
Rowenta Focus Iron. Among the experts I spoke to, German brand Rowenta came up most frequently. Its irons are beloved for durability, well-calibrated controls, including its temperature settings and steam trigger, and safety features. Illustrator Myra Kalman uses its Pro Master iron to press sheets, and Freer favors its irons for very fine, very concentrated steam. Although there are more expensive Rowenta irons, some of which are on this list, the Focus, its second cheapest model, is powerful and reliable enough to make it our best-in-class pick. I've been using it for about a year for everything from ironing collared shirts to pressing 4 layers of denim into a tight, sewable stack while hemming a pair of jeans. The Focus could unwrinkle creases in one sweep that would take 2 or 3 passes with the ancient hand-me-down I'd used before. Its pointed tip is also very useful on detail work, like collars and the space between buttons. Graphic designer and home sewer Tracy Ma, a Focus owner, likes that it exhales big ol' puffs of steam exactly upon trigger and never before or after, something I also noted and appreciated as an indicator of good engineering.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.